In this episode, I am willing to make the first track factory in this world, and for sure I will have to have a lot of iron nuggets for that. I am also going to make a brick factory which will supply me with a lifetime of bricks. And I am going to make a side segment for the Bisons. Welcome back everyone, and I am standing right in front of the Azure Iron Distribution Center. Oh, and you know the drill. If you can dream it, you can build it. So to make a simple track factory, I have to have these deployers, and I have to have some kind of slab and 2 iron nuggets in each deployers, and then just a press. It is not so hard, so I think it's not going to be a big deal, but I think don't waste any more time and let's do it. Alright, so I think this place will be a perfect area for the track factory, and while the calves are cooking, I am planning to name my bison. I selected the name Jericho for my bison. So let's name it. It's Jericho, the bison. Oh, and I cannot see the name because of the model of... Okay. And another thing that I have to do is this mechanical arm, which will require another precision mechanism as well, and some brass sheets and some more brasses. And this is mainly because I want the iron nuggets to be distributed evenly between the 2 deployers, so it is a must, and I have to sleep because it's too dark now. So let's make that one. And the mechanical arm is done as well. Some great news going on. Okay, so first make the input belt, and then I place down this mechanical saw, and hopefully it will go the right direction. I'm going to place down the deployers. I'm going to filter it to make this spruce slab. Alright, I had to make 2 additional saws because it looks like that I can only turn it into a plank if a stripped wood is being sawed, and I can only saw a stripped wood with another saw. So, oh my god, it's too complicated, but I have to have 3 saws. One is to strip the wood, the other one is to make planks, and the third one to make the slabs. Alright, so sorry for switching the shaders on and off consistently, but I would like to demonstrate it perfectly. So, alright, a 3x3 will be enough. Let's see. So these are going that way, so I have to turn this like so. I'm going to filter it out to make it a strip log. I'm going to filter it out to make it a plank. And let's see if it works. No, it does not. Why? Oh yeah, maybe because I was making it turn the wrong way. Okay, so that was my mistake. Yep, I messed it up, but now it should work correctly. Yep, this is how it should work. That's a good thing already. And another item should be placed here because this is going to contain the iron nugget. I'm going to place a drawer for now, placing down the brass funnel and filter it to iron nuggets. I've also placed the depot here, and everything should be good. I just have to connect it now. Alright, and the final touch is, let's place this here, and what I would like to do is place 2 chutes on the top of the deployers like so, and mark the first point. Take items from this depot. It's pretty helpful. It shows you what it's going to do with this depot. If I shift right click on the chute and click it twice, then it will deposit items to this chute. And now I just have to place this somewhere here. You can leave the distribution method on round robin because this is going to evenly distribute the iron nuggets. The water wheel is done, and let's see the other way, and it works perfectly. For sure I have to make it so much faster because this is pretty slow. Or maybe I will do it now. Oh no. Raiders just raided me at the very worst time, I would say. It's the worst time, pillagers. Please. Oh my. How do you get here? Alright, let's try this again. And now let's see how can we modify the speed controller. So it has to go the other way. That's the first point. Like so. The second point is, how fast can it go on itself? Alright, double the wheel, double the speed. Yeah, it looks so much better. Alright, so filter out the trees. I'm going to just put these hoppers here. And for sure, this is just a test phase. So let's see if it works. Yeah, it's actually putting the iron nuggets pretty well, and it distributes them evenly. And if I'm correct, yeah, it is already fed to these deployers. Okay, that sounds good. And if I place the trees here, well, it starts to make process. Oh no, it was not connected. And it works now. But it... Why it doesn't make a slab of it? What? I cannot make slabs like this? Alright, then I think the last chance that we can have is the automated shape crafting, which is going to be another huge load of work, but I was not prepared for this. I thought that it works with the mechanical saw. Alright, let's make the crafter then. Alright, so I didn't know that it is going to be this hard and this complicated, but I had to extend it so I can craft the planks, I mean the slabs. So let's see if it does work now. It starts to sew it. Yes, the planks. Maybe now. It technically works. Let's see if it distributes it here. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that's a good thing. And the final touch. Yeah, it makes a spruce train track, and now we have the first track factory. How amazing it is. Let's make a drawer key to lock in the tracks, and let's make an emerald upgrade, which will let it have a lot of stacks of item here. Alright, let's lock it. Let's put the emerald upgrade, and it has 1024. And now it's time to build something amazing around this mass, because it looks so... I mean, it's not bad, but it is a little different than something that I would call beautiful. But the main thing is that at the end of the day, it still works. But right before making the building for the train factory, I would like to make a brick factory. I don't know if I have promised to do that in the first episode, but now you can be sure that I'm going to make the brick factory, because I would like to build with bricks, because those look so much better. Look at the granite. It's not good. It's too pale, right? So I have to make bricks, and I don't know if I'm in Great Britain or something, but it's always raining. I don't know why, but every time I am signing in, it's raining. So oh, let's see that beauty. So yes, I'm going to make a brick factory. It is just going to be a short segment, because this is not a main topic, to be honest. I'm going to collect everything that will be needed to make the brick factory. I'm going to build a brick factory, and then I'm going to show you how it looks. Some preview on what is going to happen. So to make brick, I have to have clay, because clay has to be smelted to make it a brick. I have to have either grinded gravel or washed sand. And the good thing about this, if I'm grinding gravel, I can have a chance to get a clay ball, but I can also have a big chance to get sand. And to get sand granted is also an amazing thing, because then I can just wash it. So I will have double the chance to get clay. So I can get clay from washing it, and I can get clay from grinding it. Although I have 5% chance to get it, it's still good odds, right? And to make gravel, I have to make another cobblestone generator, because yeah, cobblestone makes a gravel. Grinded cobblestone makes gravel. Okay, I got everything straight. So this is the plan. I have to have cobblestone, grind it down to make a gravel. I have to have the gravel, then grind it down to get clay, which will be smelted to be brick, and to get sand, which will be washed to get clay as well. Alright, so I put this whole thing together. Let's see if I can speed it up just a little bit. So I think it's working properly. Here is a cobblestone generator, which is dropping down cobblestones, and it is grinding it to gravel. Then the gravel is grinded to sand, flint, and clay, and then it all transported here and here. The excess flint is going here. The sand and the clay goes here. The clay comes out here and instantly goes into this drawer, and the sand is going here, and it is technically turning into clay and will be transferred to this drawer. I have clay. The last thing that I have to do is to basically burn it. So let's work on that. But I think this whole thing just... I mean, it's not compact and it can be extended in the future, but as I can see, it does its job, right? Alright, so the track factory is done and I am really proud of this because I wanted to make something unique, and although I've used an inspiration for the main building, it is not totally the same thing that I just saw as an inspiration, but I think I've managed to do something really unique and I love it. And I love it. And I'm going to quickly walk through this whole thing because I have done some changes. So I've basically made another line, another belt that makes narrow spruce tracks because I had to use narrow spruce tracks here because the regular one is too wide to make some sharp turns. So I have just done this, and the narrow is pretty straightforward. It requires a mechanical saw, another deployer which deploys iron nuggets, and another mechanical press. And for sure the interfaces are transporting the items to these vaults with the help of these belts and this water wheel. So as you can see, they are turning and they are ready to transport some items. And I know that I have some pretty big holes here, but I had to place down the tracks because this is where I am going to put down the truck which is going to transport the iron nuggets to the truck factory from this one. Yeah, it's gonna be a big workload to tackle this one, but I think the outcome will be amazing, so it's worth it. Oh, here's a terpene. Alright, so finally the Bison runout is done. I know it's nothing special and it doesn't have to do anything with the create stuff that I've been working on, and it's probably totally unnecessary, but I want my animals to have really good settlements or these kind of little barns. And I was inspired by the Yellowstone barns where the bisons are inhabited. So now let's lead Jericho to his new home. Trust me, Jericho, I've built it only for you and your partner. Alright, how do you like it? Looks good, right? Look, Jericho, I found friends for you. Look at them. Is everyone okay? Feeling good, guys? I know that you have a really small runout. I mean, it is a bit small for 4 bisons. So this is where we stand now. I think it was a busy episode because I have done a brick factory, I have done this track factory, I have built this track factory, and I have also done some side segment for the bisons. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all so much for your support and for everything that you have done for me, the likes, the subscriptions, the comments. So take care everybody, have a great week, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.